Hey everyone, welcome to a new channel on YouTube. For me, it's also new. Um, I'm Samu. As you can see on my name, I'm. I want to create this channel based on sim racing games. ACC, LMU, AC, and also iRacing. When I get the iRacing, but for now, ACC, AC, and LMU. Let's stick with that. LMU right now on this video, we can see trying it out. The alpha game I saw that it touched a lot of people, well, a lot of eyes of the sim racers. So I said, why not? So we are on the dailies of the LMU, on the base one, like the rook one, as I haven't played or I'm new. But yeah, we're in Spa with the Aston. As you can see now, changing the TC cut TC and map. I'm also Spanish, that's why right now you can see the game maybe in Spanish, but yeah, it's in English. Mm, yeah, uh, just trying it out this game. Let's see how it feels. But I did a one race before this one, not in this track obviously. But yeah, my expectations were lower for this game as it's an alpha, but I find it pretty fun for what I've driven. But let's see how quality goes. Now on the last straight on sector 3, approaching the chicane, the bus stop chicane. Mm, just preparing basically for the exit right now, I'm thinking. So you can see here now that I don't get a really good exit for my new lap, for the valley lap. So yeah, drifting a bit on the exit, we lose a bit of speed on the straight. But now on the left board, 100-meter board, we break into first gear, clipping the apex on the interior, and yeah, being careful with the accelerator or with the accelerator. Mm, I don't have much confidence, as you can see on the lap. I don't have much confidence on turn one. So yeah, coming into a rouge, don't shift into sixth. I leave it on fifth, just so in case I lose speed on the uphill. Keeping it like that, I will try also changing to six on sometime. Now braking now on the left-hander piano into the apex of the right-hander and also on the left-hander. Now lifting a bit here so I don't go wide and don't get track limits. Being careful also on the exit in case I have a snap on the rear. Braking also at the start of the piano on the left. I blocked here because of my brake bias maybe. Also brake very hard. It's really difficult to not block on this game. I've blocked on that hairpin quite a lot. Um, Now on the last board, you can see shifting down into fourth, keeping the apex in the interior and going as much wide as I can. Uh, but about my feeling, I could go faster on this lap. That's why I will try on the next lap again. I wasn't much confident on this lap. As you will see, I did a really bad lap. But yeah, now again on the start of the piano, shifting into second, and yeah, being really careful with the accelerating because this game really penalizes you. Also, the damage model is really sensitive. I like it, but it really penalizes you. Yeah, now on the last race, not much you can do for gaining time, but yeah, preparing now the last of chicane, but more for me, preparing for the next lap instead of this lap. Yeah, braking into first, the first 100, I block again, and yeah, shifting to second because I'm not confident with the acceleration of this car. Going now into a lap. This lap was 2:26. So the same thing here. We brake a bit earlier, trying to oversteer a bit the car. As you can see, I clipped even more the entry. So much better. I'm now down 3/10 on my time. So much better. At least turn one. The same as last time here. Don't shift into sixth. Keep it on fifth. And yeah, preparing up the straights to the line the smoothest I can. 2/10 now I lost on the Rouge part, but let's see how the next chicane will do it. So here shifting now into third on the piano at the left, again entering a bit hotter on the chicane. As you can see, I'm gaining time and gaining time on my previous lap from my previous lap. Now shifting here, I was more careful here on this lap as I blocked on the last one. Went wide here on the exit a bit. I didn't want to go that wide. Yeah, on the exit, getting the most of it. And you can see I'm now 7/10 up my time, or down my time. So yeah, I'm gaining much more time on sector 2, which is the best part, I guess, for me, or the one I do the best. As you can see, as you will see, I have sector 2 purple, and on the race also something I have sector 2 purple. So here on the second chicane, yeah, being careful with the gravel of the exit. As you can see, I touched the gravel, and here also being really careful. Touching the gravel, I lost speed, so yeah, really penalizing the straight line speed down this long straight, which is really important because there's not much you can do other than exiting really good from the last turn. Now preparing the last chicane. Yeah, being really careful. I have a much better lap, 1 second down my lap, so just being cautious, careful. Doing a much better line than last time. Doing a much better exit also than last time. Yeah, we are now 1.7 seconds down my lap, and we do a 2:18.9, which position us on pole position. Yeah, P2 3/10 of my time, and yeah, P3 1 second 0.5 of my time. But yeah, really good qualifying. Comparing my confidence I have with this car, which is really low. Okay. Going on to the race now. As you can see here, I touched the fuel, make it 13 laps. As it's a 25-minute race, so yeah, just now preparing everything, changing again the TC, cut TC angle and slip angle and all. I don't like that it doesn't save what you change on this game, but it is what it is. It's still alpha, so I can't do much more. Yeah, sleep angle put into 0 because I don't really like this game, like the sleep angle of this game. But yeah, something I do on this game, putting the speed limiter on 60 kilometers an hour. I don't really need to be controlling the acceleration or not. They're trying to warm up also now tires for a bit, although I'm on the speed limiter, so I can do very much. It won't heat up a lot of the tires. Yeah, we can see on the mirror, you can see that I have 3 green Astons, the group of green Astons, as I will say. But yeah, really concentrated now on the starts. As you can see, P2, I don't know what it's doing, but just leaving me much better to be on turn 1 to line up. Yeah, now as you can see, starting into the first corner, I block up, I go really wide. P2 goes so wide, it goes into gravel. There's a massive crash in turn 1, but yeah, we have Breeze behind us, but it's gonna be really competitive, at least for the first half of the race. Catching my slipstream here, only being really concentrated for these straights, just being careful on the first lap. I have a lot of space, I have 0.6, so yeah, being cautious. There's no one that's gonna fight me around right now. But yeah, into first corner right now, as you can see, I do sector 1 purple, which is the start of the race. Risk catching here, I'm doing like a really different line with me. Yeah, braking here also, being really careful with blocking tires or anything like that. Also P3, as you can see, really on the mirror, also joined us on the battle, 1.9 distant to me, but it seems like I'm gonna have a real good battle on this race. But yeah, P2 goes wide for a bit. I'm just being really careful, not rushing anything. This first lap, I'm just warming up the tires still, uh, pushing really, really quick or really bad. P3 seems to be faster than P2 even, as in the map also is closing up to P2. As a reminder, Reese did a 220 on qualifying, as well as Segrist, which is P3. I think they did at the same time. But yeah, P2 strangely losing a lot of speed on this straight, even having my slipstream, so I don't understand what happened there. Here, having a really heavy snap of oversteer. That's why I'm really careful on the chicane, which rejoining carefully in case anything happens. Now I'm P2. I was really careful, so that's what happens when you are really careful on the outlap or first lap. Now P3, which was really fast, or at least was pushing. Yeah, just closing up on me, and I'm closing on P1 right now. I lift through a bit, and then full throttle again in case I'm really close to him on a rouge or something. Now getting the slipstream also P3 closing up really quick, goes into my inside. I'm on the slipstream of P1. P3 also has slipstream. P1 gives slipstream to P2. I'm on the outside. I try to keep the position from the outside, trying all of my best. P2 also giving me the space. I am fighting. Yeah, but here I lift. I have no space here. Yeah, the gravel basically will punish me if I still fight in that position. So yeah, I think that was the best decision. And now let P2 fight with P1 and try just to get both positions while they'll fight. Hickmack here also complaining about the server. I'm not gonna lie, that's true. I think the rookie part of this game is pretty hectic. Yeah, a lot of crashes as you saw on the first lap of turn 1. There was like a full car crash, so I think it's normal to say that's what he can say. So yeah, massive save here from P2. One of the best saves I've seen really. But yeah, now getting the slipstream, I can't close really not so much on here because P2 has slipstream of P1. So basically, 3-car battle to P1. Approaching now the bus stop chicane. I get the slipstream of P1. I try to see the inside. I show my car for the inside, and now P2 suddenly closes the door. I didn't see him, so I don't know. Also, that's a controversial thing. So I don't know if it was my fault, if it was P1 fault. I'm not sure. I wasn't seeing him. I was only keeping the space and just seeing the apex. So yeah, now damage alignment. Yeah, now I need to just finish the race. Basically, it's a survival game right now instead of a hunting game. But yeah, alignments. Just the wheel, as you can see, turned left. Yeah, I can't do not much. I just try to do my best now on pace. I will lose pace on straight because of this damage, and also need to be even more careful with the acceleration. But you're just trying to keep up with P2 and P1, and yeah, just seeing how this race goes and try just to survive. As you can see also on the map, P4 until P8 are really closing up on us also. We're now closing 15 minutes left, and yeah, going into the last stop chicane. I work on the last board on my right. You can see that P2 does some mistake. I try to do a switch back, but I don't have that much of acceleration or confidence of accelerating because of my wheel. yeah, I just now get the slipstream, try to see the outside, go into the inside. I don't have that much. I'm not that close. Try to not tap him in case or anything. Trying to do a exit, a really good exit right now. Yeah, just catching out the slipstream and try to see if I can get any position for the rest of the race. It's really difficult with the wheel turned to the left right now, with the alignment damage. But see here now closing into the long straight. I'm not that close to brake or dive bomb into the interior of his car, so I just wait behind, try to do again a much better line that focuses on exit. Here again, really close, but not that much to get the overtaken done. As you can see, P1 now is also going away for a bit. Here again, that's an error on the take, and I try to go the outside. My car just have a snap again on the rear. Yeah, again behind Freeze, which is making us lose. Well, we are making lose time compared to P1. As you can see, P1 is just going now away. Yeah, but throughout the whole lap, really close here. P2 brakes really late on this right-hander. Was a much better chicane, in my opinion, than me. And now braking on the curb on the start into second, trying to get the best I can on the exit. But yeah, now closing again on the long straight of Sector 3, but it doesn't seem like I'm gonna overtake. Try now to get the interior. Now the slipstream again, the side slipstream. Yeah, just lift it a bit to leave him space in case he lands the interior. I now brake a bit earlier, try to do the switchback, but he does a really nice braking. Yeah, maintains basically again P2, which is making me cost time. Or maybe the race. Yeah, try now to go to the outside, go to the inside. I block both tires. He goes really deep, and yeah, he had a bad exit. I don't understand how. He was so slow on that exit. Like, I knew he went wide, but I don't understand how that could make him that slow on the exit. But yeah, now P2 done. Trying to now catch P1, which is 4 seconds ahead. And I think it's going to be more because of the damage. I'm losing a lot on straight, as you will see on the next lap. But yeah, nice fighting from Freeze right now. It was really fun, not gonna lie, fighting for that position. Now going into the straights, finished the start straights. You can see I was 4 seconds, now I'm 3 seconds from P1. It seems like I'm catching him. I don't know how, but I'm catching him. Yeah, and now 3.7. As you can see, the damage I have on the front is making me lose time on the straight. The delta shows I'm faster, but compared to P1, I'm losing 2 tenths, maybe 3. Yeah, but trying to do my best with the car and with what I have. Yeah, here again the limits. I lift again in case I have penalization for track limits or whatever. Yeah, it's really complicated to give the maximum or get the maximum of the car with the alignment that bad. It can be worse, but right now with that alignment, for me it's a bit difficult to drive or get the maximum. Yeah, 218 on quali, thought to do the same time on race or a bit higher, but as you can see I can't. I'm slower than 220, which is my best lap. So I'm just trying to be careful in acceleration, also on braking, and yeah, needs to steer more also for the left-handers. Also here you can see now P1 does a big error clipping into the gravel. I think he just went really hot into the right-hander and just went into the gravel. Now on these long straights, 1.7 seconds I have into him. Just that motivated me to have hopes to catch P1 and overtake 1.6 now. Yeah, being really careful on the bus of chicane. I think is both turns. This chicane is the most careful turns I do on this track right now. Yeah, I have on the entry oversteer, and I'm not really confident on that. As well as turn 1, I lose a lot of time on turn 1. Really complicated to do, at least for me, without confidence also. Yeah, 1.7, I was gonna go into 1.8, I think, as you can see. Just trying to keep up with him, just trying to at least be a bit faster, but I don't think I can. Now on the straight 1.8, from 1.6 to 1.8, yeah, losing time on the straights, it's impossible for me to gain time on the straight with that damage. Breaking a bit later onto the chicane, but you're trying to do also a really good exit on here. The right-hander lift again and accelerating again, in case I go wide or something. 1.6, 1.5 now. Try to be careful on this hairpin, which penalizes me a lot because I block sometimes. He has a snap on the rear, which he saves it. 2 saves now I've seen from him. And yeah, I now did a big error here going to the gravel, but still keeping up to him. 1.8 now seconds. Shifting now to 4th now on this left-hander and on the another left-hander, just full throttle right now. 2.1 seconds. Just trying now to keep or get the best I can with the car. And 1 now. Not yet. Just losing time, gaining a bit on braking zones, but overall on exits and on straights, I just lose time. For me, it's now impossible to guys. But yeah, I still have hopes. I try to do the best I can with the turns, and yeah, 2.4 now. As you can see, I plus 3/10, 4/10 on this long straight, which is really penalizing with this damage, and also with tires that now have been used. Breaking on the bus chicane on the last board, being really careful, even more slower than I should have been. Yeah, now I'm losing into 3 seconds. Doesn't seem like I will or close up to him or win. Also, pit box, as you can see on the map, is really full of cars. So I think the race from the back, the last position wasn't really good. Also, Breeze disappeared. I think he crashed when I overtook him. And now Bayman, 10.5 seconds behind us, catching that P3. But yeah, I'm just focusing on P1, 3.3 now, 3.4. Yeah, really difficult to have options for this race. I'm entering the final lap of this race. 2.5 seconds now on P1, 2.6, 2.7. I lose a lot on the exit on the straights. As you can see also on the map, we overtook a lap car, P11. Yeah, I'm now braking on the 100-meter board, getting the most apex I can. Have a snap again on the exit, which penalizes a lot. 2.8 now. I now have a really long straight with a really bad exit I had. So yeah, 2.9. Going into a rouge, be really careful because of the alignments. 2.9 into 3. I'm losing now. I just lost 3/10 on just one sector. So yeah, really penalizing the first sector for me with this damage. Now braking onto the curb on the left, getting both apexes really good. A bit wide on the exit of the second turn. Yeah, now here we're really being careful. 2.7 now, braking again on the left curb and now blocking tires. I tried to push there, but yeah, a mistake basically happened. One of the corners that I don't do really good on this game, or at least on this race. Like just assimilating now, I'm gonna get P2, but it was a nice race. Now here, just mm, being really careful. I prefer a P2 than a DNS basically. Yeah, just letting now P1 escape and don't have any chances. So being careful with the gravel, the exits, and the entries in case I have oversteer or understeer. Blocking again here a bit on on this right hander. Mm, Then going into here, I got again a bit drifty. The car was a bit drifty basically because of the curb. I got a bit too much. Yeah, now 3.5 is victory for Sierrist. So yeah, mm, entering now the Bashop chicane. Yeah, braking now a bit earlier in case anything happens to me. I prefer to finish this race and to finish P2, which is much better than a DNF or a P3, P4, P5. But yeah, finish as you can see doing the S's P1. But yeah, really nice race from Sierrist and yeah from Reese. Unfortunately, that's anyway, guys. I hope yeah you like it video. Um, yeah, as I said, it's my first video, so it's a nice experience. But uh, like, subscribe is only thing I I can say. And yeah, if any one of you guys have a tip on LMU, whatever, you just leave it down on comments. I will gladly read it